lived up here, you know, in the same house for, you know, about the 63 years this water pipeline was running. So now if we look here, just about up in between these two peaks, this is part of a little rock tour I had. It's on Riverside. You can see Shrek. It's going to be here on the Riverside, right between the two peaks.
Yeah, I see him. I see him.
All we have to do is paint them green, right? Now we could just wait for Moss to do that for us. So if you look here on the north side, or rock side of the train here, this is what the train calls the North Pole, because believe it or not, the North Pole is in southern Colorado. During the Christmas time, we stop the train here, we pick up Santa Claus. This place magically transforms. There's elves' houses, elves, gingerbread men, gumdrops, you know, penguins, reindeer, all sorts of fun stuff out here. Thousands of lights. We stop the train, we pick up Santa Claus, and he rides with us into the Gorge. Of course, he does have a big duty once he's on board, as he likes to go through every single train car, and he talks to every single little kiddo and asks them, hey, what would you like for Christmas? We are coming up just to an area where you can start seeing more and more of this water pipeline here. In fact, you can see some of the bridges that they use to keep the water pipeline on the same level so the water can go 8 miles up into the gorge to Canyon City. The water pipeline actually allowed Canyon City to be one of the first towns in Colorado to have running water year-round. There were some cities that had running water in the spring and summer, but they didn't have it in the winter and fall as the water would freeze. We actually had this water pipeline actually allowed us to have running water without freezing all year round. Except for the last year that we decided to retire the water pipeline back in February of 1973.
Dale, did you know that this used to be mountain right here, but that the water made these holes come through the mountains, and like the water bore the mountains down to where that's what this base is for. There used to be, the water was clear up there enough that the road made all that come away.
If you look up here on this rock, right just above the river here, right below the water pipeline, you can actually see what looks like someone tore apart a wooden pallet and just set it up there with some real steel wires. And it's actually a remnant of an old warming house that the caretakers used to use to actually keep themselves warm in the winter while they're checking up the water pipeline for repairs. And if you look here on Rockside, you notice these wires scattered across here, about a foot apart each side. These are actually rock slide indicators, and these are very rock slide prone areas. So what happens is if a rock were to hit one of these wires and, I don't know, spring it, hit it, just trigger it some way, we'd actually get an electrical signal back to our station as well to our conductor and our engineers. Because they do have a specific type of radio that most railroad companies have, that they actually get alerted that, hey, there's a rock slide in this area. And so then, after that happens, we can take the necessary precautions to make sure the train is okay and we can still keep going through the gorge here. If you point up your cameras towards the direction the train is going, you will see the Royal Gorge Suspension Bridge.
Get over here. No, get over here. No.
What? Caleb, what are you trying to do for me? No. Get over here, honey. No. Hurry.
We will be stopping right underneath the Gorge suspension bridge on our return trip home. We'll be stopping right on the hanging bridge, which is a completely different bridge that is specifically for the train here. So if you haven't gotten many photos or any photos at all, don't worry about missing it. We will be stopping underneath here on our return trip.